found 6 Confederate gardeners about as big as my hand, right in where that other dead tree is there, and all unfired all together. And then about 3 feet away, another one separate that had teeth marks all over it. So you had the distinct impression that the guy had been hit, had fallen to the ground, fumbled in his cartridge pouch for a bullet, got one, and chewed on it till there was a big hole.
What?
I just got a 2.3 right here and it went back to 0.
See, that shouldn't pick up anything out here in the woods.
Yeah, it's 2.3 right here.
2.3? What was he pointing at right here? Did you point at something? Right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2.3.
Somebody might have died right there.
Where literally, and get a 2.3 on the millimeter. There's nothing even close to being electrical out there. So.
No, we're out in the middle of the freaking boondocks, man. I mean, it's nothing but woods and mountains out here.
No.
Cavalry dug these out. The late night, early morning, right before the battle. Not much to them. They didn't have a lot of time to build elaborate things like they did at Petersburg and stuff. Union Army, 10th West Virginia coming through here, 28th Ohio over yonder in those open fields. This is where there's about a 3-acre field here. It's one of the only openings. All the rest of this is virgin timber. If you continue on this trail, it'll bring you around behind the museum and back into the lawn right behind the canyon. The pump house there. And it's not far at all. And that's the way it is on both sides for like 9 miles.
Wow.
It's flat and level, and then there's nothing else. The Rainbow Girls were killed right over at that hill coming up into the fog. There's a road comes off of here, right in that area there, just about where the fog gets so thick that you can't see the trees. The open area. See those plowed fields down there? That's a town right behind that hill.
Right.
And it's all big and flat and open. The river goes over against those far hills. Those are all on the other side of the river, those distant hills. All that water flows off Beaver Lick on the horizon and comes this way to the river. Then it goes way out and back yonder. You know, it's just a long way. And this was a straight, easy shortcut. So they come right up the back side of that finger ridge and along it to the top. Confederate breastworks on that knoll.
Hey everybody, it's Dave. I'm here with my friend Charlie Anderson. And guess what, guys? We are standing in the Droop Mountain Battlefield Museum right now. We have been given access to this location. How awesome is that, Charlie?
It's awesome.
Mike took us on an awesome tour, didn't he, Charlie? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
It was all around. I mean, we went down around the whole mountain. I mean, he pointed out every little thing that happened up here, where each unit fought. When they moved over, Confederates moved over here and set up another battle line, and he showed us where that was. And when the Union troops came up through the valley and up on the mountain, he showed us exactly where they broke through the lines at and the whole 9 yards. we are in this museum, and all of these artifacts that are in these rooms were actually dug up right here on this mountain from the battle. Right here you can see there's an actual drum from the battle. The day after the battle, Mike told us that some boys the day before heard all the fighting, the cannon fire going on, and the very next morning they got up really early and they came up on the backside of the mountain to my left over here, and they found a wounded Confederate soldier, and they were trying to help him. Millimeter just spiked up too, by the way. They were trying to help him, giving him water. He was there all night. He was wounded. He was bleeding really bad, and they felt bad for him, so they got him some water, and then they found this drum right next to him. On the other side of the cabin, there's Confederate graves. At one time, there was numerous, over 40 in that grave alone right there, and then there's another small graveyard down on the mountain there. And most of the people that died, the Confederate soldiers that died, they took them to Lewisburg, Charlie, right?
Right.
Tell them about that, what you know about that.
The ones that died, they laid out in front of the old stone church in Lewisburg, waiting for the families to come identify them, and a lot of them no one ever came to get. So they took them to the top of the hill in the mass burial in the Civil War cemetery in Lewisburg, and they piled them all together in the shape of a giant cross. And I would have to assume that, you know, they would be a little upset about no one ever coming to claim them. So we'll be able to maybe tie that in with what we're doing here.
Yeah, we're gonna be going down there, doing a 2 or 3 part series on this actual battle of Droop Mountain. Now, you've actually done some work in that cemetery in Lewisburg, and so have I. Anything you want to share that you got there?
I have one picture that is a really big white mist behind a tree up there, right behind the cross. This was a mass burial, and we've heard full cannon blasts and musket shots on EVP that we actually have from up there, and a lot of light anomalies in the old stone church, which is only a couple hundred yards away.
Now, did you hear that cannon blast with your naked ear as well, or was it on evidence review on the recorder?
That was naked ear.
And then it also captured it on the recorder?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it literally sounded, I thought someone was literally shooting a gun down the road, but you could tell it wasn't a regular gunshot. It had that old style noise, the cannon. You could even hear like the primer hit before.
Nice.
Before.
Yeah, and you know, all this is related, guys. All this Civil War stuff, whether it be Gettysburg, Antietam, Droop Mountain, Battle of Lewisburg. There's just so much history in our state. Of course, West Virginia used to be Virginia, you know, during that time. And, you know, it was brother against brother, man. Mike was telling us stories today where one brother from here was on the Union side and another one was on the Confederate side. I mean, it was just crazy stuff. You can see these motion detector lights we got going off. We're going to be utilizing them some tonight. We have a static detector here. It's a periscope 360. One of the theories is when ghosts manifest, they set off a static electricity charge, or they put one off, and it will light up off of that green, yellow, and red. And we're going to use a laser grid tonight. We're going to set up, this is a very small log cabin building. We're going to use a laser grid. If anything covers up those dots, we might have something there. So that's how you use a laser grid when you're doing a paranormal investigation. Millimeter, picking up EMF. We did a sweep when we first came in here a little bit ago. No EMF. So if we get a hit, it could be something manifesting, you know. That's what we're looking for. It's also got the REM pod function, touch sensor on it. Anything touches that, it's going to set off bells and whistles. Got a temperature detector. It was a day just like this when the battle was fought in November. Rainy, dreary, cold. So, you know, maybe we'll get something out of it. 2.7. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's the first spike we've had in here. 2.7. Interesting. Now, what we're hoping with all these bullets that were dug up out of the ground, there's rifles, swords, everything broken, 150-year-old stuff in here, man, that killed people. We're hoping those are, you know, we're in trigger object heaven right here, okay? there's actual bullets and guns and swords in here that killed people during this battle and were used by people that got killed, you know, so, I mean, as far as paranormal stuff, this is jackpot, man. So I'd like to say thanks to Mike for being an awesome host and having us, and, you know, you can't get no better than this, man. So we're gonna get started and get this thing running. Hell? Okay. That's 3 times I'm hearing whining. Is somebody hurt? Are you the young boy that was the drummer boy? Who's crying?
And it's coming from over there, it's not the same roof.
Are you hurt? Who are you?
Never heard anything like that.
You need help?
Yes.
What happened to you?
Are you a female?
Can you tell us your name, please? So we know who we're talking to, we need to know your name.
That's crying, home. That's stupid.
Who was crying?
John?
Can you tell us your name a little bit louder? .9. Were you wounded in battle and died?
No. There it is. There it is again.
Is this female?
Are you a woman or a young boy?
Boy.
Told you, didn't I? I knew it. I just knew it.
How old were you when you died? 10.
Oh. Okay. Were you in the battle? Were you in the battle?
Was this your drum?
I heard it say play it. What do you want us to do? Do you need help? What state were you from?
Do you know the name of the guy who runs this place?
Is your name John or Joe? Can you tell us what state you were from or where you were born? in Lewisburg. There he is. Did you die on this mountain that we're standing on? Yeah, that was clear as a bell, dude. And he's crying. That's freaky, man. Okay, did you get shot?
What happened to your parents? Is this drum right here in front of us, is it yours?
Yeah. We're sorry that happened to you. Can you please tell us really clearly and say it as loud as you can what your name is?
It's too frequent to go in front of folks.
Trying to get confirmation. Were you in the Civil War, yes or no? One more time, were you in the Civil War, yes or no? You know, that's what I want you to notice, is that same voice. There's other stuff in there, but that's that same voice crying like a little kid would. Yeah. Are you buried over here in this, behind us? This is creepy, man.
Anything for a kid is creepy.
Okay, I need you to help us here. Are you buried over here in this cemetery, or are you buried in Lewisburg? If you're buried here, say here. You gotta say it louder. If you're buried here, say here. Excuse me, that was me. Can you please scream your name? The little boy, tell us your name. Dude, the laser just did something. Someone just blacked the laser. Did you see that?
That's not cool. Is that the alarm that went off? Give our voice out?
Laser. Little boy, if you're in here with us, that's me setting that on. Can you touch this like that? Or touch this pretty light? It won't hurt you.
One on top.
Can you knock on the glass to let us know you're here? Knock on the wood, something, when I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Dude, it sounds like something walking around in here,
It
man.
does, oh, it's footsteps to me, back there.
Hold on, get the geopod. Man, it's creepy in here, dude.
Wasn't too bad, the little kids are crying.
Did it right off the bat, though. It's like a little boy just crying, dude. That voice comes back again, that's gonna be freaky. Little boy, are you still here? There he is. Has anyone ever talked to you like we're talking to you now? Probably knows we have no noise. Do you know we have little boys too? My son is 10 years old. Same age as you. Can you please tell us what your name is? Little boy, what's your name? What?
Sounds exactly like I said, two.
Yeah, I did hear
Two
that.
syllables.
I did hear that. Is there anyone else here that wishes to communicate with us? Wishes to talk with us? That died on this mountain? Yes? What's your name? My name's Dave. That's Charlie. Did you say Frank? Frank what? Frank what? Franklin?
How many spirits are in this actual room? Is the little boy still here?
Whoa. That's a totally different voice there. Little boy, if you're still here and you tell us your name, I'll leave you some. I'll leave you a nickel. How about that?
Where did the little boy go?
Heaven. Did you hear that?
That was weird sounding up there, yeah.
Is the little drummer boy or whoever the little boy was still here, yes or no? What the? Twice I felt something touch my head. Who just touched my head? If there's any spirits in here that were killed by have one of these rifles, swords, or bullets in this room, can you let us know? Say yes. I know there's some bullets in here that were chewed up. That's where the word bite the bullet came from. When people were wounded, they chewed on those bullets when they were getting their arms and legs cut off. Did any of you chew on any of these bullets that are in this room? Yeah. Dude. Oh, that's creepy. Did you die up here on this mountain? Whoever just said yes a minute ago, were you a Confederate soldier or a Union soldier? Say south or north.
South.
I heard both. I heard both of them. Okay, if there's any soldiers from the south, say here, right now. I'm going to take roll call. When I say south, if you're from the south, say here. When I say north, if you're from the north, say here. Ready? All soldiers from the north, say here. Here. All soldiers from the south that are here, say here now.
Do you want us to be in here? I'm wondering if you can see us. If you can see us right now, how many fingers am I holding up?
You know what I heard? I heard 4 and then a space and finger.
I said Jack.
Yeah. Who's Jack? Are you a soldier?
Voice to me.
Yeah, it's a whole different voice. Jack, were you a soldier? Jack, what's your last name, Jack? You still here, Jack?
We heard there was 2 girls murdered not far from here. Is that true?
boy who was found in the cave with the horse. Are you here? We're here to speak with anyone who wants to talk to us. Doesn't have to be Civil War soldiers, anyone. Anyone that's still trapped up here on this mountain. We've heard all kinds of stories about a guy sitting on a cannon smoking a cigarette outside, 2 girls being murdered, a little boy being found murdered, and of course all the Civil War death up here.
It's a death.
What about death?
I feel like I'm getting touched all over.
My head. Is someone touching me? Who? Is Major Bailey here? Major Bailey was the highest ranking officer shot on this battlefield that died right down the road. What was Major Bailey's first name? What was his rank?
Rank. Stay right there.
Said rank or Frank? See, I heard Frank earlier too.
You're here with us. Why are you still here?
War? It said war. Did you hear that? That was clear as a bell. You're stuck here because are you still fighting the war? Are you still fighting the war?
Do you care if I play this drum?
Closer. It said closer.
You want me to get closer to the drum?
We really need you to show us something, like touch one of these cool lights we have or something. They won't hurt you. What?
It's a coward.
You need more power? What was that?
Yeah.
Who's here? Rain. Coming off the tree branches.
It stopped.
Who is the soldier that rides the white horse? Is that Major Bailey that is seen here? Is there anyone here that wishes to use this device to speak with us? We are what? You're not doing very good. What happened here where we're at? You're not doing very good with this. What happened here?
Who does this drum belong to?
Use some energy and use that device to speak with us. Anybody want some whiskey? I said one word, that's weird. Did you hear that? Are you in the back room behind us? I'd like to hear one of them horses go running by. Dave and Charlie, we're in the back room of the museum. We got periscope set up, an Ovilus 3, a millimeter. We have motion detector lights over there. And we're just gonna film and see if we can get some responses for a few minutes. Okay, we're setting down, guys. REM pods go off.
Yeah, I hear that.
Now, you know that's not us. Whoever's in that back room, can you keep touching that device for us? Thank you. Okay, when I count to 3, turn it off. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. It's starting to figure it out now. Okay, we're sitting down, guys. Ring pop's going on. No, you know that's not us. Whoever's in that back room, can you keep touching that device for us? Thank you. Okay, when I count to 3, turn it off. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Let's start to figure it out now. We were talking to earlier, touch it now, make it go off. Whoa. Or speak your name into one of the little red lights for us. Yeah. It's a little bit delayed, but it seems like it's answering us. If you're the little boy we were talking to earlier, touch it now, make it go off. Or speak your name into one of the little red lights for us. Yeah. It's a little bit delayed, but it seems like it's answering us. Any Civil War soldiers that died up here, please talk with us. We came a long way to talk with you tonight. We want to know your stories. Tell us your name, where you're from, what unit you were in, anything. We know you can touch that device, but can you do something else? Let's try this game. See if you can copy what I do. Ready? Can you do that? If the little boy's name was Johnny, touch that device you've been playing with on top of the drum. Ooh, did you hear that? Something moved right over there. Like the floor creaked, like when we walk on it, you know?
Yeah.
Come walking over here, I want to see you. Can you tell us one of our names? What my name is or what his name is? We told you earlier. Ooh. I just heard a voice, dude. Did you hear that?
No.
Right over there is like a whisper. And I swear to God it said Dave.
My audio recorder's going up there.
Oh, and the REM pod's going off now. Did you just say Dave? If so, can you touch one of our devices or make a knock and let us confirm that?
Did you die here on these grounds? Did you have to fight your brother? Now's your chance to tell us something. That's why we're here. We want to hear your side of the story. Do you want us to be here, or do you want us to just go ahead and leave?
There's no way.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't.
There's no way.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't.
Show us that you're really using that. When I count to three, set it off again. 1, 2, 3. We need confirmation it's really you doing it. Oh. Using that. When I count to three, set it off again. 1, 2, 3. We need confirmation it's really you doing it. You touch it for how many of you are in here? How many times? There's 2 of you, touch it 2 times real quick, like boom, boom. If there's 3, go boom, boom, boom. Right? Holy shit, dude. It's going nuts. For how many of you are in here? How many times? There's 2 of you, touch it 2 times real quick, like boom, boom. If there's 3, go boom, boom, boom. Right? Holy shit, dude. It's going nuts. Okay, turn it off. Turn it off. We get the point. There's a shitload of you here. When I count 3, turn it off. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, turn it off. Turn it off. We get the point. There's a shitload of you here. When I count 3, turn it off. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That was weird.
Yeah, it was.
Because I said, for however many of you are here, and it just went nuts. So, and you're not moving, and I'm not moving. What did it say?
Eat.
Are you hungry? Would you like some bacon and beans? Cornbread?
It's me.
What the hell was that? Did you set that light off?
I think so. Went off and all back. If you're the little boy who owns the drum, turn it off.
Show me how strong you are. Turn it off. Show me how strong you are. So us walking through.
You said something.
Did it? What? Go see what it said.
Worm?
Worm. All right, we got it on the mantle now. It's on the mantle, so there's no way in hell. What the? Set it off again. Right now. Or are you just messing with us?
If it's a little boy, set it off.
Whoa. What the hell was that, dude? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It sounded like the drum went thunk. Did you hear that?
If you're a high-ranked soldier, set it off.
Can you hit that again? What the fuck? What the hell? If that's you, walk and stomp your feet 2 times. Oh, dude, this is getting weird. Let me go back in here. I'm gonna run some. Whose drum is in the other room? Who guards it? In the glass. It said in the glass. Did you hear that?
It sounded like it, yeah, I did.
Oh, that's what it said. I heard it.
What's up the water?
Tell me this guy's name right here. Oh my God, dude! It just said Colonel Moore. I swear to God.
What did you say?
Tell me his name.
I tried.
He tried. And this guy's name was what again?
Dishes.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got 2 freaking kick-ass responses right there.
Just quiet. Is it watching?
EVP session, Dave Charlie, Museum at Droop Mountain. If there's any Civil War soldiers that are stuck on this mountain that died in battle, please feel free to speak into this little red light and tell us your name, your unit, what town you were from, what state you were from, anything you want to tell us so we know who we're speaking to. Can you tell us how you died?
What is the name of the little boy that spoke with us earlier?
Who did you fight for, North or South? Stopping. EVP session, Dave Charlie, Museum at Droop Mountain.
this, you know.
Yeah, it's loud.
Stop.
You hear that in there? Wow. At the beginning.
EVP session, Dave Charlie, Museum at Droop Mountain. Soldiers that are stuck on this mountain that died in battle. Please feel free, speaking how you were from, what state you were from, anything you want to tell us.
Listen right
So
here.
we know who we're speaking to.
It's real light. I heard something. Hear it?
It's almost that like squeaky sound I heard earlier.
Can you tell us how you got
There's
it?
something there. I'm gonna have to.
Headphones up.
Yep. EVP session number 2 in the museum, Droop Mountain, Dave and Charlie. Okay, I'm speaking to the little child, the little young man, the young boy who said he was 10 and he was crying earlier. If you're still here, don't be afraid, but speak into that red light and tell us what happened to you, please. That's me moving. Tell us what happened. Were you the drummer boy? Did you just make a noise like a voice?
No.
Okay, I thought I heard a voice really light, like far away, so we'll have to replay that. Is that your drum in the next room over there? Yes or no? And just to confirm, tell us your age again so we can verify that it's the same person. How old were you? Stop me.
EVP session number 2 in the museum, Droop Mountain, Dave and Charlie. Okay, I was speaking to the little child, the little young man, the young boy who said he was 10 and he was crying earlier. If you're still here, don't be afraid, but speak into that red light and tell us what happened to you, please. Tell us what happened. Were you the drummer boy? Did you just make a noise?
Didn't hear it on here.
Okay, I thought I heard a voice really light, far away, so we'll have to replay that. Is that your drum in the next room over there? Yes or no?
Oh,
Did it say yes?
did you hear that?
I thought I heard
It
it.
said yes. Like that,
Can you
dude.
play it again?
Holy shit.
I wonder if my camera picked that up.
Oh my god, dude.
And just to confirm,
I heard that. I heard
I need to hear that. I got headphones. You want to listen to it?
verify that it's the same person.
I heard something that sounded just like it.
Okay. EVP, first session. Down in the tunnel
Should be your last one.
EVP session number 2 in the museum. Droop Mountain 10, and he was crying earlier. If you're still here, don't be afraid. But speaking,
When you ask about the drum.
tell us what happened. Were you the drummer boy? Just making a noise.
After that.
Is that your drum in the next room over there? Yes or no?
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
It says yes. Okay, I'm speaking to the little child, the little young man, the young he was crying earlier. Sweet. That's real EVP, man.
This mic's supposed to be one of the
Tell
best.
us what happened to you, please. Tell us what happened. Is that your drum in the next room over there? Yes or no?
I didn't hear what we heard on yours on this.
I know it said yes, I heard it, you heard it, so I have to put it on some headphones and crank it way up to be able to hear it. I'm pretty sure we got a good EVP right there, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's, to me, that's what it's all about, man. When you get those right there, that's the real deal, man.